Happy New Year!
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but you're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up.
My door handle is broke on the inside, so this is how I'm having to get out. Oh, very squeaky. But, and then back up. These are the comfiest things to drive in because it's so cold in the van at the moment. Today is the 1st of January 2026 and I've taken myself and Edna out on a little morning adventure, so it won't be all day, but we've come to Winchester today, which again is like about 30 minutes down the road. And what I love about Winchester is the cool facts with Winchester and also how beautiful Winchester is, but the history attached to Winchester is just, it's so rich. If you don't know, Winchester was the capital of England at one point. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was around like the 1900s AD. But I've watched a lot of like things such as Vikings and like some fantasy stuff that all have Winchester as like the capital of England, which I find really cool, especially as I'm just down the road from it. But today we're going to do, by we, I mean me and you, are going to do a circular route around St Catherine's Hill and Itchen River. It is a relatively easy route and it only takes around an hour and a half. So we'll do that, and then depending what the time is, I've got some lunch with me so we can maybe make some lunch, and yeah, and we'll go from there. But I basically went to bed at like 10 o'clock last night, woke up at 12 o'clock because of the fireworks that were going off. They went on for about half an hour, then I went straight back to sleep, and that's my perfect evening. I've never really been like a big New Year's Eve girl because I don't drink and go out much unless it's like hiking, exploring. Yeah, I tend to be in bed quite early, and also I'm more of a morning person than a night owl. So last night suited me perfectly because it meant I could get up, feel fresh, ready to blow the cobwebs off for a good start to 2026. But I'm just parked in this, it's a park and ride, but you can park here. As you can see, there's absolutely no one in the car park, bar me and Edna. And also what I found quite funny is, believe it or not, purple isn't my favourite colour. Pink, I love pink and green are my favourite colours, but I've tended to gone all purple pretty much today. Purple, pink, even down to the shoes, purple, socks purple. Everything is purple. So there's no missing me on the trail, that's for sure. So let's go and see. I haven't actually checked how much it is to park, but I think it's £3 all day. Although because it is a bank holiday, it might be free. Let's go and see. One thing I do hate though is all of the bloody rubbish. Like there's bins, there's tons of bins up there and there's bins all around, and it's like, just take your rubbish home. Let's see. So at the East Winchester Park and Ride, £3.50 all day. Does it say anything about Oh, no bus services on Sundays or bank holidays, which is fine. Machine closed, please see charging hours. So we've got a free park. Let's hit the trail. Trying to get used to all this YouTube intros, outros. So, before I forget, if you're new here, hi, I'm Grace. I am new to YouTube and my plan is to make part-time van life content, travel content, and also, now we're officially in 2026, this is the year of the big move for me, hopefully, where I'm planning to move. The goal is Scotland, but up north definitely. I'm currently in the south of the south, and I just love like the landscape up north. I've never really moved away from family and friends, only for uni. I'm a very independent person, so it suits me perfectly, and I spend a lot of time on my own, so there'll be a lot of solo adventures as well, but also you'll probably see adventures with my friend Jazz, who is my trusty co-companion, and we go on a lot of adventures together. So if that seems like something that you would love to have a sneak peek on, if you're nosy like I am, I love YouTube videos, just looking into people's lives. So please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and you'll be notified for any new videos that I upload throughout 2026. This is the free car park that I was talking about. Maybe a few more than 10 cars actually, but yeah, if you get here nice and early, you got a nice free spot. I've already gone the wrong way, only by a smidge, but this is why you need to always look at the maps, using all trails. South Downs National Park. I don't know whether you can hear, there's cockcrows going off over there, but I do think one day, not whether it's this year or I don't know, but I would like to attempt the South Downs Way. And you start in Winchester and then it's all the way to East Sussex, which is like Brighton way. Someone caught me filming, so I had to quickly cut that off. I don't know whether I'll ever get used to filming around people, but we'll see. Oh, someone else is coming, so off you go. There's two routes to go, so you can either go this way to the city centre, the cathedral, which is beautiful, but we're going to go left. nice meadow, lots of wildlife here. Gorgeous, imagine living. I don't know whether you can see it very well, but that is disgusting. And there's a poor duck on it. All of the bloody rubbish. People chucking all the plastic. There's 2 ducks actually, I didn't see the first one. Like, nothing makes me sadder than seeing stuff like that. Like, maybe I'm just naive, but there's bins, you can take it home, put it in your pocket. Like, if you can't carry it, then don't take it. If you can't carry it and you don't want to carry it, don't take it at the end of the day. When I went to the Peak District with Jazz, we went round, I can't remember what reservoir it was, but again, like the rubbish, it just really ruins places like this, and it does make me hesitant to share, but I feel like it's a popular spot that a lot of people use, so they know it's here anyway, but yeah, it's not ideal, and it's, yeah, I think if I don't think I've seen someone actually drop litter myself, and I do like to think that if I did, I would say something, but there is a bit of a culture these days where it's like too afraid to approach someone or tell someone something just in case of the retaliation. And to be fair, I think I would be a bit afraid because I hate conflict and confrontation. Anyway, I promise I won't whinge the whole way, but I just wanted to make a point about the rubbish, that it's horrible to see. A fun fact about the Hospital of St. Cross is it was founded in 1136, and it's believed to be the oldest charitable place, which is pretty cool. I spotted some cows. They look fluffy. I'm not sure if they're Highland cows, but they're cows, and I love cows. Let's go and see what they are. Not Highland cows, but still fluffy cows. Oh wait, hold on, that one's got horns. Is that a bull? Maybe I shouldn't be walking so slow. I've spotted some sheep. Don't know whether you can see, but they're just through here. Oh, there's a gate up here, so let's walk to the gate. I mean, as fields go, they've got it pretty good. With the swans in the background. the way up to the top. I filmed going up and I've just looked back and I didn't film, I took loads of pictures, so I'll insert the pictures here. We do have to go back down that route as well, but it's obviously, I say it's easier, but they're both just as hard as each other. But this is the view. We're at the top now, so let's do a little bit of exploring. Oh, I think that's the cutway down there, so I won't be going down there. But yeah, this is the top. But I don't know whether I'm allowed to fly it here, so I'll get it out in a second. Also, my friend sent me, apparently all drone users, I think even if it's under... Wait, there's deer. Oh, how precious. Oh God, the cameras. I could just hear people screaming, deer! So they've obviously gone a bit further over there. But you won't be able to hear the bells, but this is the view of Winchester. I've decided I'm not going to go back down the stairs, I'm going to go back down the original route, which might be a bit scatty because it's a bit wet on the ground, but I'm all about taking risks in 2026. Small risks. I've come on to say I've lied. There's no way in hell I'm going down that route. Went down the smallest bit and then fell. Although that is the quickest route down if you're flat on your ass, but I think I'm going to go the longer route. It's a beautiful day. It's 2026 and we got the whole day, so yeah, I'm going to go back down the stairs, so I'll see if I can get some videos this time of what they are like. We're back near the steps, ready to go back down. Car park is a bit more busier, but my little van all tucked away. Right, we're back in the van. It is 11:49. That took me an hour and 52 minutes, so it is a bit over the, I said an hour and an hour and a half, so it is definitely over, but I did stop a lot. I took my time. As it's nearly lunchtime, I am going to cook up lunch here, so let's get the table set up, let's get the cooking system set up, and we are going to cook some pasta. I've had to take a layer off as well because I'm, yeah, sweating. We've got the trusty spinach and ricotta tortellini. It literally takes like 5 minutes to cook. And then I've also got some mascarpone sauce as well. So let's get it on. We'll wait for that to boil for a little bit and then we'll get the pasta on. Patiently waiting. What is meant to be a 5-minute pasta turned into longer because my gas that I was using was running out, so it was like a really low flame and I didn't realise because I was too busy doing other things. Well, I say other things, I was on my phone. And yeah, so I was waiting for about 10 minutes expecting it to be done and it had barely even boiled. So it's boiling, the pasta's on, should only be a couple more minutes and then we can start to eat. What time is it now? It's now 12:20, so it's taken me half an hour to make pasta. That is not normal. This will definitely not be a cooking channel, that's for sure. We stick to the basics. So finally, after 35 minutes, the pasta is made. Quite a lot of sauce. I'm usually one who goes for less sauce, but for Christmas, my auntie's got me a mini salt and pepper shaker. So this is their debut. Okay, so let's do a taste test. Also, I don't like other people hearing me chew and I don't like hearing other people chew, so I'll be turning off the sound to this. That's really good. Very happy with that, even though it did take me 35 minutes. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Hopefully I wasn't rambling too much about the litter, but it does really upset me when we all want to enjoy this beautiful scenery, but there are people who just seem to ruin it. And I'm not saying I'm an angel. There's definitely things that I can do to improve, but I just think take your rubbish home. There are bins for a reason. There are bins at home. It doesn't take that much effort. So yeah, take your rubbish home. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm going to finish this in a second and then head back home for the day. But I just wanted to say a really big thank you to everyone who has followed me since the start, but also from the most recent van tour video. The amount of love that I've received from that video has been amazing, has given me a bit more of a, it spurred me on to do more videos. So if you are interested in more travel content, if you're interested in home life and hopefully for that big 2026 move to Scotland or as close to Scotland as I possibly can get, then please give this channel a follow. I would really appreciate it. But I would love to hear in the comments if you have any New Year's resolutions for this year. I didn't set myself any, but that's okay. Usually it's to do with like losing weight, but I've decided I just want to be happy and healthy this year. So that's what it's all about. I wish you a great start to 2026 and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Happy New Year!